Hello YouTube, this is your host Mr. Shalink here, and today I actually managed to get something interesting, and I know it's a little bit of a beat up box, but it's the Korean Sun and Moon base set booster box, and 7, I think, if I remember correctly, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's one that I opened to make sure these were legitimate, and they were. So in total I have like 37 Korean Sun Moon base set packs to open, so let's get started. I'm not going to do any tricks because they're only 5, and yeah, it's like not that great of odds, I guess. So the fungus Pokemon Eevee, Cabrawler, Mesprit, I forget what's the name of it, and the second evolution, the pre-evolution of Sorgaleo or Lunando, depending on the version. Cosmog. Yeah, it's honestly, Sun and Moon are not my most favorite Pokemon games. I found them to be too linear. I know like they have like this little thing right here, but I think I can open them through here actually. There you go. Up. Trying to at least save one pack. Okay. So we have Snubble, Pekapete, Cosmog, I think a Nestball, and a Sandgeist. So currently nothing. And I quite weirdly or ironically, I guess, apparently these have lower odds to get stuff in compared to the Japanese version, which is quite possibly the closest counterpart these ones have. But yeah, it's like quite interesting. So we start off with another one of these: Pelipper, Lantern, Aqua Grunts, and then the Beetle ones. Oh, what the fuck? Huh, weird. I'm not used to the cardstock on the Korean ones. They feel weird for me. So we have Firo, I forget his name, Eevee, Alone Eradicate, and then the evolution of Cabrawler. A bomb is something. I'm not the best opener, but god damn it, I'm trying to go fast. Eevee, the Scythe one. I just fucking teased myself, holy shit. Corsola, this, and a Tauros GX. So that's interesting, as you guys are seeing there. Yeah, it's super weird because I'm used to the last set of Pokemon cards I opened was in I guess Crystal Guardians, back in the Delta phase of Pokemon. So I'm gonna put the Tauros GX right here and put the rest here. And actually, something neat about these is that in the little corner right there, it tells you the set. So I'm not sure if you guys if the camera's focusing or not, but it says like it says SM1M RR, so this signifies it's Well, that's actually pretty cool. It's a Tauros. My first pack pull in a while, and it's a Tauros that's not from like the online card game. Which also kind of weirdly is that the Japanese and Korean versions, I think, I know definitely the Korean version from what I'm seeing, but the Japanese version also apparently does not have code cards. So it's another Corsola, I forget, Drowsy, 2 Cannon, and another Vesprian. So currently in the 7 loose packs, 1 GX card, so that's interesting. I'm kind of happy about that. I got 7 packs for $1 at a flea market, where they were selling a Amazon returns, I guess, or things sellers on Amazon did not want, so they gave them to Amazon and they bought them in bulk. So a Carvana, the little electric round mouse thing, I forget his name, a lantern, and her as a trainer card. I'm actually kind of going through them real quick. One, because, well, it's things people have already seen, it's not a new set. And 2, it's pretty much the same art as the American ones, as the rest of the world. Crap.
There's a box cutter somewhere around there.
Apparently, according to my brother, there was actually a box cutter somewhere around there. Which I don't...
Be careful when you touch the place over there.
I don't see a box cutter, so... Rip me. Okay. Never mind, I actually got you open. I got the tape out. Oh no. Some of the art, it's actually peeling off. Holy crap, this tape is actually pretty damn strong.
And you could download the box art later.
Yeah, but for those guys who don't know this is, well, pretty much a booster box, a Korean and, yeah, pretty much a Korean booster box, it looks like. It has like some artwork on the side. It gives you a QR code for Pokemon.Korea, the cover art. So I'm hoping to pull some of these. Still trying to pull it before my camera's battery dies. Holy crap. Okay. So pretty much it's like what a basic booster box will look like. We'll go like that, open up the flaps. And there's actually, you could break the box, but I don't want to break the box. So let's start opening them. And it's pretty much more of the moon one, so they only had moon, they didn't have the sunset. So we have Wingull, the Mid Evolution Carvana, a Nestpaw, and another Sandcastle dude. And mind you, the Korean sets are actually quite cheaper. They're like 15, 20, 25 bucks, 30 if it's a new set. For a booster box of 30. So in total so 30 times 5, that's 150. And comparative to the Japanese one where it's only 20, so you're getting 50 more, but these are obviously worth a lot less if you're planning to resell them to recoup some of your cost. Just from what I was hearing. So yeah. So while it's cool, it's pretty much, I guess, like for most people, the only reason why you'll want a Korean booster box is for the art, because really they have absolutely no resale value whatsoever. So it's a Pelipper, a Surskit, a Hypno, a Dragonair, and a Umbreon GX. So that's actually pretty cool. And again, it's a RR, so it's not a secret rare or a what's that, the other rarity, HR, so a hidden rare is what they're calling it. But yeah, these are actually pretty cool. So from what I was hearing, somebody doing like the Pokemon card stuff from like Korea, is that I guess it's like 1 in 5 have it. So it's a Dratini, a Poliwag, Boldor, and a Rainbow Energy. Also, if you guys have issues of me opening the packs, fight me. Literally at this point, I'm just trying to finish it before I had to charge my battery again. So it's a Snubbull, the Middle Evolution, Cosmog, a Nestball, and a Sandgeist. So pretty much common repeats all over the place. And again, I want to iterate, there's actually no code cards in the Korean one. So you only get 5 cards and that's it. So it's the Fungus, Eevee, the Kerberal. Holy shit, my first pack that I opened of the Korean was exactly the same as this. So, interesting. I got a complete repeat pack. And I guess that was also another thing that was said about the Korean packs. I think I might have spoiled myself, I'm not too sure. So it's a Wingull, Fearow, Surskit, Energy Retrieval, and a Hollow Boldor. So also another thing apparently is that the hollows in the Korean ones aren't actually all that noticeable. Like comparatively to the American and Japanese versions, their hollows are a lot more subtle. Even full arts are apparently a lot more subtle. So it's a the Sand one, Pelipper, Chinchu. I forget the names. It's been a while. Team Skull Grunts and I forgot what was the last one. Charjabug. Again, Sun and Moon weren't really my most favorite Pokemon games just because of how much of a chore I felt they were to play. Fearow, Eevee, Ratload and Rattata. So currently we have two GXs, 1 Hollow, and there is actually no reverse hollows. So an Eevee, this one, and a hollow version of the mushroom. I keep on forgetting their names, and I'm sorry if like my positioning's bad. I hardly ever do unboxings or stuff like that, so this was something on a whim. But honestly, I'm honestly thinking that for $5 wasted, it's actually pretty cool. Official cards, hopefully, from what I can tell, they're official. I can't really use the cardstock method because they're actually thinner in both the Japanese and Korean ones. So there's that. So it's Corsola, the First Evolution, Drowsy, Cannon and this one again. Okay. I'm 15 minutes in, so you guys probably saw most of the card arts already, so that's why I'm actually going faster. So it is Carvana, the little round mouse, Lantern, and Hurricane. Yep. Holy crap, overall I'm actually gaining quite a bit. Also, I actually forgot to show you guys the backs of the Korean ones are the same as the American of the rest of the world ones. The only difference being is that they're slightly lighter. But it is a Alolan Grimer, Fomantis I think is what it's called. Alolan Rattata, the Abomasnow, and a Dragonite, a Holo Dragonite. Amazing. So 3 Holos, 2 GXs, and a whole bunch of common, non-holo rares, uncommons. And I also think you could weigh packs in this. So it's Hypno, Sphero, the little weird looking fish thing, Poison Barb, and Cosmolian, and I'm not sure how you spell it or say it. Again, 7th generation was not my generation, alright? I grew up pretty much with 1st through 4th generation. I skipped 5th. I started playing again 6th. So Wingull, Hypno, the Meta Evolution Dragonair, and this. So yeah, don't hang me if I don't know Pokemon names. Again, my heaviest play generations are 3 and 4, while Gen 1 and 2 I still fondly remember from childhood. So we have a Granbull, Poliwag, Crabrawler, a Nestball, and another Tauros GX. So it's a repeat Tauros. Remove these, and then at the end I'll probably show you guys the giant stack of cards I'm accumulating. So Granbull, Alolan Rattata, Pelipper, Lantern, and a Holo Alolan Muck. Let me choose one of the backpacks. Okay, so Dratini, Fearow, the Boldor one, this and this. Base Boldor. Ragnola or something like that?
It is not Granola. It's a Pokemon trait.
Snubble, Peck, I think, Poliwag, Voldor, and Rainbow Energy. I'm almost done, holy crap, with the 30 cards. 30 packs. This one, Bruxish, I think, Alolan Rattata, this, and a Melisade or something like that. That's what they're called in game. Which I will now every single time I will see it in the card pack. The main card pack's gonna call it the bread with the filling. So Full Mantis, Cabrawler, Sandu, Toucanon, and crap, I forget what it's called, but it's a GX. So 4 GXs and I think 4 hollows so far. Two repeats, 2 non-repeats. So a common Dratini, which I just fell, a common this one, a common Cosma, a common Lily, and a uncommon Alone and Eradicate. A common Charger Bug, common Corsola, common Alone and Eradicate, uncommon, and a rare hollow rare. I forget. Holy crap! Okay. Eevee, Snubbull, Carvana, Toucanon, and a Pokemon Switch, I guess. 1C. That's my rare. No, it's just uncommon. There's no guaranteed rares or uncommons, so that's interesting. Okay, so the camera died on me, so I'm using the webcam now. Hopefully it's the same quality or a little bit shittier. But yeah, it's Pinsir, the little squirrel, Hypno, the Crabominable, and Charger Bug. So currently this is my haul. And that's the giant stack of cards that I have as of right now. So a Ragnarola, this little dude, a Alolan Eradicate, and a Ponyville. I only have what, like 4 more packs, so that's interesting. 4 more packs, guys. We got a Cosmog, Ragnarola, the little fungus, Charger Bug, and Team Skull Grunts, which is a uncommon. So you're more or less likely getting what, commons, uncommons, and very few rares. Ow. Okay, so it's a Spearow, Surskit, Drowsy, Rainbow Energy, and a holographic Sharpedo. It's actually a pretty cool holographic pattern. They're like subtle, but it's not as subtle as from what I remember seeing from Black and White, where it was just the lines, and on some hollows apparently, from what I saw in Red, wasn't all that noticeable, so people thought they didn't get a holo. Ow, crap. I just smacked the camera. So it is a Spiro, the little fish with the giant lips, Chinchu, Energy Retrieval, and Boldor. And this is the last pack, guys. But yeah, for like $5 for all these cards, it actually wasn't that bad of a deal. So a Dratini, the little Sandcastle, Chinchu, Dratini, and the bread with the filling inside. That is my last pack of these Korean Sun and Moon. So let's see. Out of 37 cards, I managed to get. Well, there's 150 cards in a booster box for the Korean version. I got a fat stack, which is, I think, almost as thick, if not a little bit thicker, a little less thicker than the box itself, so that's interesting. Then, well, I got that. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 6? What the fuck? And this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 holos. And not counting the first Tauros, which was from just like the booster box alone, I got 3 GXs. So Umbreon, Tauros, and the little man, this little one right here. I forget the name of it. And probably the one good thing about the 7 loose packs was my first Tauros GX. So all in all, 4 GXs, 6 holos for a $5. I guess I got a deal. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me unboxing these cards. This will probably just be a one-off thing because, well, it was a lucky thing that I found these in the first place. So yeah, $5 for a booster box and 7 cards, 7 packs. So yeah, not much else I could say. So this has been your host, Mr. Sean here, and I'll be guys well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.